What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can not only download MetaMask but also utilize it to buy, store, sell and even swap your cryptocurrencies on this software wallet. So first step, if you're following along, make sure to follow along and do this with me, or if you're taking notes, make sure to take notes and come back to it later to actually follow and do. So there will be timestamps in this video too to make sure that you can skip to the parts that you need the relevant pieces of information from. But first step is, first of all, just typing in MetaMask download. Okay, so download MetaMask download, and what you'll see is you'll want to go to the web page that says metamask.io/download. So up here you can see metamask.io/download. Here, because I'm on Firefox, it's automatically showing me that I can download it on Firefox. When you're here, you'll notice that there is an iOS app that you can also download for your phone, or if you're using Android, there is also an app there that you can download too. Usually though, most of you guys may be using Google Chrome, so if you are using Google Chrome, you can also download it on Google Chrome too. You will see the supported browsers are Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Brave and Microsoft Edge. So right now I'm on Firefox, so I'm going to click on Firefox and then click install MetaMask for Firefox. If you're on Chrome, it will take you to the Google Play Store and you just need to click the add extension button. Here I'm on Firefox, so I'm going to click add to Firefox. Then I'm going to click this add button, and what you'll see now is up here is open this up, this new MetaMask pop-up, this new MetaMask extension here, and I'm just going to OK this right now. And what you'll see is straight away it says get started. Okay, so the first step after we've downloaded MetaMask as the extension on our browser is get started. Once we're here, if you're new to MetaMask, the main thing you'll be doing is pressing yes, let's set up your new MetaMask wallet. If you've already got a MetaMask wallet and you just want to simply add it into this, then you can click no, I already have a secret recovery phrase, and you'll import your wallet. And then what you'll do then is you'll simply just import your secret recovery phrase into MetaMask and it will repopulate your new wallet with all your assets in there. Chances are though, most of you guys watching this haven't used MetaMask before, so most likely you'll want to create a new wallet. If you're wondering what is a secret recovery phrase, what does that mean, don't worry, I'm going to be showing you later in this video exactly what that is. But first of all, before I even show you that, remember and write this down, type it in the comments, relog it in your mind, okay? Because this can literally be the difference between you making good profit, having good profit, storing good profit in your software wallet, in your MetaMask wallet, and then losing it all, or someone taking your funds because you didn't follow this one step. So make sure to write this down and remember it. I must never share my secret recovery phrase with anyone. Okay, if you're in the comments, just type in the comments to help other people. Never share your secret recovery phrase. Okay, this is one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people mess up on. They get someone who they feel like is helping them on the system, then all of a sudden they ask them for their secret recovery phrase, they give it to them because they think they're helping them, and they lose their funds because now they can that person can access their wallet. So type it in the comments, write it down. I will never share my secret recovery phrase. So now we've got that out of the way. Now all we're going to do is click over here. If you're new to MetaMask, create a wallet. Now you'll see this. You have to read through it. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, then you can never use MetaMask and you will click no thanks. Okay, so right now I'm going to click I agree and we're going to move on. Here is very important. Now you're going to be setting your password. So this will be your password that you'll be using to log into MetaMask whenever you open up MetaMask. So make sure that you note this password down and write it down in multiple places. Never share it with anyone. This is your unique password to access MetaMask. Okay, so once you've entered your password that you're going to remember, you'll click a new password that you want to use, you'll confirm the password, then you'll press I have read and agree the terms of use. Once/if you read the terms of use, you can check it and agree to it. Then you're going to want to press create. If you want to save your password, you can save it, you don't have to, but it's up to you. Now after this, it's going to say secure your wallet. Okay, so before getting started, watch this short video to learn about your secret recovery phrase and how to keep your wallet safe. So right now, actually, I can't see this video, but what I'd recommend is if you are facing the issue where you can't see this video for whatever reason, then make sure to read this and understand what it is. All it's basically sharing is that your secret recovery phrase is basically 12 words that you'll basically be using as, they call it here, your master key to your wallet and your funds. So if you ever forget your password, for instance, or can't find your password, you can actually use these 12 words to get back into your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so how do I say my secret recovery phrase? they recommend using a password manager, storing a banking vault, storing a safety deposit box, write it down and store it in multiple secret places. So what I actually recommend as well is, like they said here, I would definitely recommend you writing it down on multiple pieces of paper and storing them away safely. What I actually do personally is I store it on multiple pieces of paper, and I have these papers, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but no, I'm joking, but I store these papers in different locations. So you want to make sure that you're storing these secret phrases in separate places, just in case you lose one of these pieces of paper or one of these pieces of paper get compromised. So that's what I recommend, writing it down on a piece of paper, storing it away very safely, whether it is in a banking vault, in a safety deposit box, or in a password manager. Do not just store it somewhere that other people can access, or even just on your laptop. Why? It's because your laptop's connected to the internet, so it means that actually, even if you store it in notes or somewhere on your laptop, it can end up getting compromised, and someone can find your password and end up getting into your MetaMask. So after you've watched this video, if you can watch this video, if you can't, you can read this and understand it very basically what they want you to understand. Then you're going to click next. Now after here, this is probably your most important thing on here. It's taking note of your secret recovery phrase. So just like we mentioned there, what is your secret recovery phrase? It can help you get back into your account. It's almost like your master key to access your funds, and will only be used if you ever forget your password or you need to enter it to import your wallet. So on here now, what we're going to do is you're going to actually press this button to click here to reveal your secret words. It will then reveal your words. Okay, so I've just gone through the process myself. I didn't want to share screen because then obviously you would see my secret recovery phrase. But basically all you have to do is, once you click and reveal your secret recovery phrase, then what's going to happen is you're going to see your secret recovery phrase pop up. On there, you're going to want to write it down. So you can write it down just on one piece of paper or wherever you want to write it safely, in your password manager or wherever. Then once you write it down, then when you click next, there'll be a button to press next. It will ask you to press your secret recovery phrase in the order that you saw it. So once you write it down, you just press, it will populate some buttons for you to press, and you just press the secret recovery phrase in the order that you saw it. Then it will take you to this page, and on this page it will show you some tips to get to storing your recovery phrase safely. The main things are having multiple backups, never sharing it with anyone, and a lot of the times you might even find people may email you saying that they're trying to help you with MetaMask. Don't give out your secret recovery phrase to anyone, okay? So if something seems dodgy or anything like that, and you're not too sure, just contact MetaMask support from their official page and just check it out from there. Noting as well, MetaMask cannot recover your secret recovery phrase, so always keep this safe, which is why we recommend storing it in multiple places. Once this is done, you're going to press all done. Now it's going to show you, in this case, what's new. What I'm going to show you now is the fundamentals, the absolute basics that you need with MetaMask once you're in. So first of all, congratulations for getting MetaMask. Now we can use it. So as you can see here, your MetaMask most probably will be called account 1. If you do want to change your name, you can press these 3 dots on the right and you can click here where it says account details. Now first of all, you can see your MetaMask wallet, what this is, your wallet address. What this is allowing you to do is this will allow you to send any funds here. Think of this wallet address almost like your bank account number, okay? Somebody wants to send you money, you need to give them your bank account number. In this case, if somebody wants to send you your funds to your MetaMask, or you want to send funds to your MetaMask from another exchange or another wallet or another place, then you need this wallet address and you will send your funds here. You can use this QR code. This QR code will actually be for your wallet address, or you can very simply copy this wallet address. And if anyone needs your wallet address, this is what you would press. You would press copy and send it. We always recommend just pressing this button of copy and not trying to type it out, is because if you get one of these digits wrong and you try and send funds to that, or cryptocurrency to that address, if it's wrong, that cryptocurrency, that funds that you're trying to send will be lost and gone forever. So that's why it's crucial that you make sure that you copy this address, and that way there's no human error of typing or mistyping these digits. There also is the QR code that you can scan if you need to. If you want to edit the name of this account, you could say, let's just call it Meta Wealth 1, okay? and then you just press the tick box, and then that's done. We close that. You can see MetaWealth1, your wallet, your MetaMask address name has been edited. Other than that, what you can see here, we're going to jump into three things. First of all is being able to buy, second is being able to send, and third is being able to swap. But before we jump into that, it's worth noting these two things here. First one is assets. So you'll be able to see any cryptocurrency or assets that you have in this wallet down here. If you can't see it, most likely it's due to the fact that there's no funds. So for example, this is new, so there's no funds here. If I was to send some cryptocurrency, or let's say some USDT, some Tether to this account, then you would see USDT here, and you see how much there is here. So right now there's no funds in here in this wallet. Activity, pretty straightforward. You can see any recent transactions or any activity that happened, whether that's sending cryptocurrency, buying cryptocurrency, or any interactions that you've done with any web pages if you've connected your wallet. Let me go back to assets, and so we'll start with the first thing, which is buy. If I click buy, so there's three options to be able to deposit money, or ETH in this case, to deposit cryptocurrency onto your MetaMask. So if you're buying NFTs, you're buying maybe in the meta space, or maybe you're just wanting to deposit ETH, there's three main ways that you can deposit ETH onto your MetaMask. The first is through something called Wire. Now notice that all of these ways of depositing ETH right now isn't actually utilizing MetaMask. These Wire and Transact in particular are third parties that you can utilize to deposit your ETH onto your MetaMask. So now you're probably wondering, what's the difference between all these three ways? Very simple. So Wire is a integration within MetaMask where there's no KYC, which is known as Know Your Customer. Basically what this is when you have to maybe upload your passport, upload your driving license, take a picture of your face, or just reconfirm it. That way they know that you're a real person. But Wire actually doesn't require that. They will allow you to deposit around $500 per week. Now, in some cases, I've seen some people have been able to deposit $1,000 per week with no KYC, but it depends on where you're based. So it will either be $500 or $1,000 per week you'll be limited to. So if you're only looking to deposit less than $500 or less than $1,000 in some cases, in some places, then that's fine for you. If it's a case where you want to deposit more, then there's two options. The first one is that you actually upload some KYC. So very recently, Wire have added it where you can upload some KYC, and what they will actually allow you if you upload KYC is to then have a limit of $25,000 per week. So if you upload your passport, driving license, maybe a bank statement, one of those things, and some proof of address, you can go through the whole process if we just click on one of these buttons, but I'll show you this in a moment. Then once you go through that process, they'll actually allow you to deposit up to $25,000 per week. So the drawbacks to this is it will take a bit longer for the KYC to come through and get confirmed. Usually these days it takes probably no more than half an hour, but in some cases it has taken longer. So that's the only thing there, is if you want to deposit money quickly, then maybe it's just going through without the KYC and pressing continue to Wire. And then what you'll see is this open up, and it will literally guide you step by step. So you can choose how much you want to deposit. Let's say we want to do $500. Then we can say it's USD to ETH, that's fine. This will be your wallet address, so no need to change that. Then you'll just choose, do you want credit, debit card, Apple Pay, if you can use Apple Pay, or ACH transfer, so basically bank transfer. And it will also show you your fees, so your account holder fees or your credit or debit card fees. Then also it will also show you here ETH exchange rate right now, transaction fee and network fee, and it will show you how much the purchase total will be. You authorize it, press next, then you fill in your details, submit, and then after that there may be one more page to do, but it's pretty straightforward from there. If you want to, instead of using Wire though, the second option, let's say you don't mind doing KYC and you've got some time to spare, Transact is another option that you can use. They do require KYC whether you're depositing a small amount of funds or a large amount. So that's worth noting, is if you are using Transact, you will need to deposit, when you are trying to deposit, you will need to use KYC. So meaning that if I just press continue with Transact, what you'll see here, I can choose pay by Visa, card payment, £500 I want to do this time. It will show me how much ETH I'll get with that. Then when you press buy now, it will then ask you for some details such as your email address, such as your name, your full name, and your card details, and then also some KYC, so most likely your passport, driving license, bank statement, proof of address. One of those things you can select, and then upload your details, and also upload a selfie of yourself that you can take on the app. Once you've done that, then it will let you transfer. Usually it will take a few minutes to transfer ETH from the Transact to your wallet, but once you've followed that process, you'll then see the ETH appearing here. Don't worry, if you finish that process, you come back to your wallet, you still see 0 ETH. The other day I was making a transaction. Usually it takes a few minutes to deposit, but the other day I was doing it and it took literally around half an hour. So don't stress, wait half an hour to 1 hour. If nothing comes in there, that's when we recommend messaging MetaMask and letting them know. But usually it will come in with a few minutes and you'll see your ETH updated here. The third and final way is to directly deposit Ether. If we click view account, all that you'll need to do is whether you're directly depositing from another exchange. Let's say you're using one of these, so maybe you're using crypto.com. That is one exchange that you can do. Or maybe you're using coinbase.com. Or maybe you're using Binance.com. That's Binance with a B, Binance.com. So these are the top 3 exchanges where you can literally create an account on any one of these 3, and then you can deposit ETH up there by using direct debit, credit card, bank transfer, and then it will deposit that funds as ETH or any other cryptocurrency. Actually, these exchanges allow you to pretty much deposit in a lot of the main cryptocurrencies. If you're new to cryptocurrencies and you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies, make sure to watch our previous videos on the Meta Wealth channel, because on here we're breaking down every week new insights, new intel, whether you're trading NFTs, cryptocurrency, in the metaverse, and anything, just to educate yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you're not educating yourself, this is how a lot of people jump into here thinking that they're going to make a lot of money, but then end up actually losing a lot of money. So make sure you're educated and up to date with all the new trends and all the new insights. But if you are looking to create a new account on an exchange where you can basically buy most of the main cryptocurrencies, most likely you want to buy ETH if you're using MetaMask and buying NFTs, then you can also buy it on these platforms such as crypto.com, Coinbase, or Binance. I recommend having an account with at least Binance, Coinbase. There are obviously other exchanges out there, but if for whatever reason you did want to buy some cryptocurrency that isn't even available on MetaMask, then you can obviously buy it on here and store it either on a hardware wallet or on this exchange. But let's say, go back to our example of MetaMask. Let's say that you wanted to send ETH here from your Coinbase or from your Binance or from your crypto.com. If you log into Coinbase, what you will see is you will see that you can either press withdraw or send, and then the address that you'll be sending that or withdrawing to will be this address here, which is your wallet address. So you just copy that and then you'll paste it onto the platform when you are sending those funds. I'm going to close this off now. So that is all covered now to do with buy and the 3 options that we've got, whether it's through wire, transact, or just directly depositing ETH to your address. Next, we're going to talk about sending. So let's say you've got some ETH on here and you want to send it to another wallet or another person or somewhere else. You simply press send, and all you're going to do is paste that wallet address here. So I'm going to close this off. All I did was press Command V on Mac or Control V on Windows, and I just pasted my wallet address because I copied it a moment ago. So I just pasted it. So obviously you would never do this, and you would never send money to your same address because it's already in there. But just as an example, this is what it will look like when you press any wallet address you want to send these funds to. And then once you've put this address in there, you will actually see that you can choose your asset. You can say how much. Right now it's saying insufficient funds because there's no ETH in here. But if you do have ETH, you can set, let's say you want to send 1 ETH somewhere, you can set it and then you can press next. If you want to send the max amount, this button wouldn't be grayed out for you. You could press max and it will choose all your ETH and send it to that address that you've put up here. So right now I'm going to press cancel. That is the second function that I was going to talk about. The third function now is something called swap. Now what this is basically you swapping your funds for a particular cryptocurrency to another cryptocurrency. What does this mean? Most of you guys who are watching this, maybe you're trading NFTs, and a lot of the times you'll want to be trading and swapping ETH for WETH. Now, if you know why to do this, make sure to type it in the comments, let other people know. Why would you swap ETH to WETH? Okay, for those of you who are new to NFTs, new to trading, like I said earlier, make sure to check out the other videos on the channel so that you know how to trade properly. You're not trading uneducated. But if you are trading NFTs, you'll want to swap ETH to WETH. Why? Is if you're making offers. So for those of you who want to make offers and it tells you that, hey, you need WETH, you're going to type in WETH and you'll see here wrapped Ethereum. Then you'll swap your ETH to WETH. You'll click review swap and then you'll press swap and then it will go from there. Maybe you'll get one more pop-up to press, but for now you'll just press that and accept that. If for whatever reason you wanted to swap, let's say you wanted to swap WETH, let's say you've got WETH in your account. Let me just get rid of this first. Let's say you want to swap WETH wrapped ETH to ETH. We've got it here. Then you would do it this way. Let's say you've got some WETH in wrapped Ethereum in your wallet and you want to swap it to Ethereum, then you do WETH to ETH like that. Or you can press this button if you want to swap ETH to WETH. So that is the main reason why you do swap. If there are currencies, let's say you want to swap ETH to another currency, then you can. Let's say you're scrolling for the currency or typing a particular currency and then it's just not there. What you can actually do, you can go to a web, you can scroll down here actually and it will show you. You can press this to go to Etherscan and you can type in, let's say you want to type in AVE and I select the token. Then you can see here every token, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's a Uniswap token, whether it's Aave token, you can see here this is their contract address. If I copy this address now, then go back to MetaMask, you will see that if I paste this address in here, it will show me AAVE, which is what I was looking for. Now, you're going to want to be careful on here sometimes is because actually, if I type in WETH, there will be other things like AWETH, all these other type of things that may not be legitimate. So you're going to want to make sure that you're typing in the correct one. If you're ever in doubt and you're not sure, let's say you see WETH and you're not sure, should I do YV WETH? Should I do AWETH? Should I do this WETH? Let's say it's a coin and you're just not sure which one. You can always just go to Etherscan, either by typing in etherscan.io or scrolling to the bottom of this, pressing Etherscan, it will open up Etherscan. WETH, so wrapped Ethereum, which is here, press it. You can take the contract address, copy it, and then paste it into here, and there you got it. Wrapped Ethereum pops up. Then you just type in, let's say you need 0.5 for an offer, then you press 0.5. You will need to pay gas fees, but at least then you will be able to convert your ETH to WETH and use 0.5 WETH to make offers. Then you'll press review swap, then you'll press confirm, swap, accept the gas fees, and that will go through. So I'm going to click cancel here. Other than that, those are the three main functions of buying crypto, funding this account, sending your crypto from this account to somewhere else, or swapping from one cryptocurrency to another. There is this account here. If you press top right, you can, on the circle, it will look like a different color for you because everyone has some type of different color or a similar color, but it won't necessarily look exactly the same. When you press it or hover over it, when you press it, then what you'll see is you can do a few different things. So first is you can create a new account, and very simply, this, if you're wanting to create something that's known as a burner account, so a separate account that isn't necessarily your main account, but it's almost like a little account that you would maybe there's some websites that you need to connect your MetaMask to, but you're not too sure if it's legit or if it's like it seems a bit dodgy, but you might want to just test out connecting your MetaMask just because you want to do a new mint or something. Then you can actually connect. If I create an account here, let me just call it account 2, create. Now you'll see account 2. This is a new address, and I'll show you it's new because if you remember the last 3 digits, so C14, if I click up here, you'll see MetaWealth1. I click on it, the last 3 digits are different. This is OBC. So these are 2 different accounts now that you can load up with ETH. So if you want to load up ETH or any currency in here, you click on account 2, copy this, and then you can either send ETH to this address or do the same thing and buy with wire or transact. I'm going to jump back into the first account now, and if I click on this again, you will see we've just pressed create account. Other than that, there's connect hardware wallet. So for some of you guys who are using cryptocurrency or storing your cryptocurrency on a hardware wallet, if you're not sure the difference between hardware wallet, software wallet, cold storage, hot storage, warm storage, all that sort of stuff, then you can leave a comment and say that if you want to let one of the people on the Metamask channel let us know, and then we can do another video on that in the future on the safety precautions and difference between storing on a software wallet like Metamask or storing on a cold wallet like a paper wallet, or even a ledger or some other wallet like that. But if you do have a hardware wallet, you can press connect hardware wallet and choose the wallet that you have, and then you can follow the step by step to connect your wallet so that you can then access your funds from this MetaMask here. For now, I'm going to click back, and then the final two things I just want to mention them is you can see what network you're using. So if you're ever wondering what network am I using when sending funds from one exchange or one place to another, you can see that we're on the Ethereum mainnet. And then what you want to do is when you are sending funds, you can choose the ETH mainnet from there. Other than that, I'm going to click on this circle again, my account, and you'll see two things here. One is support. So if you ever need support from MetaMask, what I always recommend every time over clicking links that someone may send you, or maybe someone sends you on Twitter or in Discord or somewhere else, sometimes these links aren't necessarily the safest. So to make sure that you are actually speaking to the right MetaMask support, I would always press and access support from here, and you'll see you can utilize this. You can even open a ticket to start talking about whatever you need assistance with, and then send that in. And then that last thing that I'm going to mention is when you are back on MetaMask, you click on your account, then you down here you can see settings, and you can see a few different options. So right here you can have a look around, but what I tend to do, and when we're using MetaMask on the MetaWealth channel, is you can see that we have USDC is the currency conversion that we're using. You can choose other currencies, but we'll stick with USD. Sorry, not USDC, USD. Primary currency is ETH or fiat. If you are more used to fiat right now, you can use fiat, and it will just change what your primary currency looks like. So let me just show you. So now it's showing me in USD instead of ETH. So USD is showing up here and ETH is showing down here. If I go back and click settings, then I can actually press ETH, and then if I close this, it will now show me ETH mainly and then USD under here. So if we click back on here, back on settings, that is the main thing in general tab. In advanced tab, you can see the main thing on here, you can sync your mobile. If you've got your mobile app, you can sync it using this. Generally though, the only other thing that you might mainly use is something here called reset account. Now this one is interesting. So I've had it where I had an issue with my MetaMask and the support mentioned to reset my account. Now you might be thinking, hold on, if I reset my account, do I lose all my funds or do I lose my assets? Like, what does this do? But actually it doesn't quite do that. So as it shows here, resetting your account will clear your transaction history. What does that mean? If we come back here and we see activity, this is the transaction history. Okay, so right now I have no transactions because it's a new account. Then if we go back to settings and advanced, it then says it will clear your transaction history, so it will look like what you just saw on buying. This will not change the balances in your accounts or require you to re-enter your secret recovery phrase. So if you've got, let's say, 5 ETH on your MetaMask, if you press this reset account button, it won't remove the 5 ETH. It will only remove the transaction history of maybe how you got that 5 ETH in there, or any transactions that you did in the past. Like it says here, you will not need to re-enter. Okay, you will not need to re-enter your secret recovery phrase. So most likely when you're doing this, don't worry, in case you're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to put that 12 digit again. Don't worry, you don't have to do that. You just gotta simply enter your password. Now this, if you want to learn more advanced stuff to do with MetaMask, to do with advanced gas control and different test networks, then let us know in the comments. If there is a demand for it and there are a lot of people trying to do this sort of stuff, then we will obviously cover that. But right now we just want to keep this video as short as possible, giving you guys exactly what you need to get started with MetaMask. On here you can actually add contacts. Instead of typing in the address over and over again, you can just save a contact in here by simply creating a username, adding their address, clicking save. So instead of worrying about their public address every time, you can simply just enter their username and then funds will be sent to that wallet. After that, security and privacy. Here, you can press reveal secret recovery phrase. So if you ever lose all the copies of your secret recovery phrase, then there is an option when you are logged into your MetaMask to reveal your secret recovery phrase here. Now, ideally, you wouldn't lose your secret recovery phrase, because if you do, then it's out in the open. Maybe someone else has it, or it's somewhere where people can access. If for whatever reason it's gone forever, I don't know, gone into space or burnt or whatever the reason is, then you can press this to reveal secret recovery phrase. You have to enter your password to continue, and as usual, MetaMask is reminding you not to share this phrase with anyone because these words can be used to steal all your accounts. So I'm going to click cancel on that. We're going to go back to the settings and just work our way through this. So that's secret recovery phrase. So if you're ever wondering if you want to import your MetaMask, like we shared at the beginning of this video, you can access your secret recovery phrase here. Alerts, this is a bit more advanced. Networks, a bit more advanced. No need to worry about this for now, unless you guys actually want to use different networks or want to learn more about this, and let us know in the comments. Experimental is fine. About is the only major thing that you may use, is because if you want to contact MetaMask, you can just click on about, contact us, or go to their official website or visit their support center. But other than that, those are the main things that you'll want to do on MetaMask. So like we said at the beginning of this video may have gone a bit longer than expected, but at least you're covered for all the main things you need to do for using MetaMask. If there's any other questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and we'll make sure to answer them. If we need to do another video, if there's a high demand for a new topic, or how to use MetaMask more advanced, or any other software wallets that we use, then let us know in the comments and we'll make sure to answer them or do another video. Other than that, I'd like to say make sure to follow the Twitter. We'll be posting updates on there. We also have a few new launches and different projects launching as part of IAC and the whole MetaWealth initiative. So make sure to keep up to date with that. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button next to it so that you don't miss any new drops on our YouTube channel. And hit the like button so that we know that you enjoyed this, you got some value from this, and it helped you in some way, shape or form. Other than that, keep doing your thing, make those trades, make that profit, and I will see you in the next video.